British intelligence has said that due to understaffing and poor training, Russian forces are going on the defensive in most parts of the front line in Ukraine. This was stated in an intelligence review by the British Ministry of Defence. Describing the events in the Kherson region, British intelligence notes that Russia reinforced some of its units west of the Dnieper River with mobilized reservists, but this was due to an extremely low level of manning. In particular, in September 2022, Russian officers described companies in the Kherson direction as consisting of 6 to 8 men each. At the same time, the companies should consist of approximately 100 personnel. Over the past 6 weeks, there has been a clear shift by Russian ground forces to a long-term, defensive posture in most parts of the front line in Ukraine. This is probably due to a more realistic assessment that the extremely understaffed, poorly trained forces in Ukraine are only capable of defensive operations so far, British intelligence notes. However, according to British Defence Ministry experts, even if Russia manages to consolidate long-term defensive lines in Ukraine, its operational plan will remain vulnerable. To regain the initiative, it will need to restore mobile forces capable of dynamically counteracting Ukrainian breakthroughs and conducting its own large-scale offensive operations. The occupation troops have material and technical problems. The lack of warm clothing has led to an increase in looting by Russians in the temporarily occupied territory of the Kherson region. Mobilized Russians have not received proper training, and have no practical skills in the use of weapons. This leads to significant enemy losses in manpower. The poor condition of military equipment removed from storage to replenish losses resulted from frequent desertions and surrenders of occupants to Ukrainian forces. A significant portion of the weapons and military equipment sent by the occupants to the Donetsk and Novopavlovsk regions is limited or completely unsuitable for combat use. For the second most powerful army in the world, the equipment could have been better.